let's talk about driving trucks and its linguistic implications. So, as you might know, the sounds t and d in English are alveolar. They're articulated against the small bump against a small bump behind the gum line, which is called the alveolar ridge. Now, as you might know if you've watched my video, pronunciation of T in American English, there's many allophones for this sound, and when the T sound happens before an sound, for example in the word truck, something very interesting happens. And conversely, the same thing happens in the word drive. So when you say drive trucks, the T and the T and the D sounds sound a little different than they do in time or dime or cut or dad. So let's have a look at what happens and why these sounds sound the way they sound. Alright, so what happens here is that we have a case of assimilation of the T and D sounds to the following sound. So because the place of articulation of is postalveolar, T and D go back in the mouth and are pronounced at the same place of articulation. So the T and D are postalveolar instead of alveolar. And also, because the tongue is moving, because right after the T and D, the tongue has to articulate the effectively moving the tongue a little further back. What happens is that T and D, when they're released, they have a little bit of friction against the hard palate. And you know, friction creates fricative sounds, and so we have plosive sounds with a fricative release. And you know that plosive sounds with fricative releases are affricates, and so that's why in the words truck and drive, the first sound before the sounds more like ch and j than like t and d. So that's the importance of driving trucks when talking about allophones of t and d in English and sound assimilation. I'll talk to you guys later.